Alrighty, decked out legends, we are on the home straight with our deck chair. You will need to go into top view now that we have connected those guys there. What you didn't see me do is we clicked them, we moved them. When we zoom out, we should have it all sorted. Okay, now we need to go into a top view, and what we'll notice is that potentially your adjuster arms aren't where they need to be. Okay, so we need to be in top view and we need to zoom. Okay, and we want to move it. Go from there, and we're going to move bodies. So we want to select that one, that one. I'm going to have to zoom out, aren't I? And that one. Cool. And I can zoom back in here. And the move type is point to point. Okay, and the origin point, we want something on this inside edge. Now, it's very hard to see. There's a white dot. I have got a white dot there, so I'll go with that. Okay, now it's asking me for the target point, and I'm looking for it to select that edge. So that black edge comes alive, and it moves it so the inside edge of that is touching the outside edge of the other one. And with a little bit of luck, we should have that now. To be honest, we can probably carry it. We might just even nip that back a bit. So let's go bodies, select that one, zooming out, and that one. And the move type we might do now is a free move. And I just want to push it. I probably need to zoom in a bit to see what's going on. I just want to push it that way. Is it going to let me? It's going to be a bit clunky. That'll do. Oh, let's go negative. God, what's it going to be? Negative 5 mils? 5. And then if I can see another gap up the top, we'll call that even. That looks good. Alrighty. And we press the save button and hit OK. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so in a top view, we can see we've got hopefully a little 5 mil gap either side. If it's not identical and you've just manually sort of massaged them and there's a bit of a gap there and a kind of sort of a bit of gap there, no worries. It's not an exact science at this point. And we'll click on the magic house. Alrighty, we want to select the back legs. Maybe put that black dot on them. No, front legs, lies. I want the front legs so they're blue, and we can put the black dot on them as well. Okay, they need to be blue. Then we got to go to front view. And I'm just going to zoom in a little bit so I can see that bolt hole pretty well. It's selected blue. We're going to click on move copy. We want to do the move type is rotate. It's going to ask us for an axis, and we are going to click on our friend there, and we should get one of these, and we're going to drag it back to 30 degrees. Okie dokie. Beautiful. And then we'll zoom out a fair bit, or magic house, and then we want to go to the back legs and make them blue. Maybe put the dot on them. Black dot. Everything's blue. Front view. Okay. And a little bit of a zoomaroony around about there. You should have a bolt hole there, sort of getting confused with the part next to it. So it's blue, the back legs are blue. Move copy, rotate, select axis. Select axis. I had to turn that on, and then I pick that dot. And we're going forward 30 degrees. Okay. And then, what can we do now? We want to go to front view. Let us go move copy again. And we'll take that one, and we want to go point to point, and the origin will be our friend the drill hole. I'm just going to stop the video now and see you in a second. Alright, I think I've back skipped a bit, but we've rotated that to 30 degrees, and then we just select the front legs. Now you can see how that back adjuster is getting in the way. So what you can do is just turn it off for a second, okay? Or you could have gone into individual bodies and turned them all off that way, but it doesn't really matter. So I've just turned them off for a sec so I can see this one. I've got the back legs all selected. They're all blue. The black dot's not necessary as long as they're all blue. Okay, it's important that everything is selected, even though I am and must be in front view. I go move. I go rotate. You may need to zoom in, but we're trying. Oh, we got to select axis. And yeah, oh, yeah, no. Oh, zoom in. False alarm. Okay, got him. All right, and then we want to rotate that one that way, 30 degrees. One more, there we go. Okie dokie. And if I zoom out a little bit, we should have those two tilting that way and that way. Okay, back to our friendly house view. I want you to select the back legs. Okay, and we're going to move. And it needs to be in this house view. I've clicked on that magic house. Move. Okay, there will be components. It will be point to point. So we have to select the origin, and I want the inside of that drill hole. So you won't be able to see it till we go about there. And we want that. You can either take the dot. I'm looking for that blue dot. Can you see that? Click yes, please. Okay, it's now asking me for my second point. I need to zoom out, and that's on the inside of that chair. I need the outside of that back one there. So very carefully, before it's easy to lose, get it to about there with the pen tool, then orbit and carefully spin around till you can see that. You have to press escape to kill the orbit, and now you're back in move copy, and our target point is there. And if you get a line like that, it's happy. 2 dots, 1 line, hit go, boom. And when we go to the top view, magic house, top view, they should be sitting inside each other, all snuggly buggly like that, and looking a little bit spiffy, looking like a deck chair. Now I probably will need to rotate the whole thing in a moment, but we need to turn the adjuster assembly back on, which is over here, and sort that out, which I'll do in just a minute. Alrighty, so we've got the 2 main bits crossed over, and we just need to connect our little adjuster assembly, which I had hid before, so don't forget the eyeballs to turn him on and off. And it's all about location. It's all about positioning. So let us just, I'm going to click on the box and rotate it a bit. You can literally click on the box, click and hold the box and move it. All right, and I'm trying to make sure I can see that back inside hole. You could also be using the orbit tool to move things around. And there's that back inside hole. I'm going to go click on the adjuster assembly. Why won't you go blue? Because I'm in zoom. Escape, adjuster assembly. Everything's blue, everything's good. Zoom in on our blue friend, and then go move, copy, and it is components selection. We are going to do point to point. Do that, and that is our first point. And we want a dot after that dot. Fabulous. Alrighty. So now we need to zoom out. Okay, which is 2 fingers towards each other on the trackpad. Or you can click and push in and out with that one. So zoom out, spin-a-rooney, and then I'm looking for zoom, and I need to probably get that a bit flatter, and we want to zoom in there, and I'm looking for the outside hole on the top, and it's doing the line and the dot thing, which is awesome. Thank you very much. Hit OK. Find the magic house, return everything. Okay, and if I go to the front view, it's looking good. Obviously, we need that down here somewhere. So again, we're going to select the adjuster assembly, make sure it goes blue. We're going to move copy, this time rotate, and it will ask us for an axis. Okay, so obviously we want, I'm going to zoom in a bit, we want that little bolt hole. That, please, is our axis. And if we zoom out a little bit, and grab that one. And before you know it, hit OK. Press that save button. And lean back, hit OK. And pat yourself on the back, because that, my friends, is a 3D CAD drawn version, computer aided design of your very own 2-scale, correct dimensions deck chair. Rock and roll.